Good evening, friends, followers and channel members. Happy Saturday. Yeah, nice Saturday evening stream. Not something I get to do too often, but you know, if I'm given the chance, then why not? And really happy as well because we have got some freeware scenery to check out this evening, and it has only just been released, and I mean it was released today, and that is freeware scenery for Aberdeen, available from flightsim.to. so if anyone wants to get it, then that's where you need to be headed. And of course, Aberdeen is a place that we have been to before on our live streams, our real ops flights. Easyjet flying from London Gatwick, and also a couple of flights this time of year from Geneva. Didn't have time for the Geneva route this evening, so here we are, London Gatwick, and we'll be heading up to Aberdeen to check that out. So really happy to see that Aberdeen's got some scenery available. When we get there, remind me, and well, I probably won't need to remind me, but I will put things to daylight so we can check things out just to see what it looks like. But yeah, really looking forward to this. Apologies to any viewers that normally want to watch us on Twitch, but for some reason couldn't get Twitch to connect tonight, so must be some bugs and gremlins in the system. So hope you're all having a great weekend. Good to see you, Alan, Barry, Grumpy, and I can't call you Grumpy Dark, and Nick's here as well, and a big welcome to everybody else. Hope you're all having a good Saturday. So what have we got ATC wise? Let me just have a quick check. We have got ATC at Gatwick, but not much else. Oh well, never mind. A nice peaceful flight with no ATC interrupting as we get up towards Scotland. Right, let's get in the flight deck. Alright, so what was that? Block time of 12 minutes. I don't see that happening, to be perfectly honest. We're going to be late. So, ladies and gentlemen, our call sign is at the top of the chat if you want to go and check that out. So, our aircraft, as per usual, it's it's in its turnaround phase. Looks quite busy here at Gatwick, actually. And there's only one guy on ATC doing the ATC for the whole of Gatwick, and it's not just a tower or ground. He's actually doing the entire the approach area. So I'm guessing when we switch over to that frequency, he's going to be rather busy. I can tell there's a lot of traffic here at Gatwick. We know Gatwick's intense with its frame rates anyway, but you can perhaps see as I'm panning around, it looks a little bit slow and steady. Where on earth are you looking? I'm not quite sure what's gone on with the tablet there, but there we are. That's our flight route anyway. So down Gatwick, up straight over my house by the looks of things. Via Leeds, not sure what's going on with this little route here. Is that Pole Hill, maybe? And then almost a straight-in approach as well. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the freeway Gatwick scenery as well, yeah. So, usual flows then, we've just got in, so nav logo lights, acupressure is in the green, flaps are up, spoilers retracted, parking brake is on, that's fine, that's all good. Let's grab some ATIS, shall we, before we go any further. Guard frequencies on 1215. So what frequency do we need for the ATIS here at Gatwick? 13652. Let's check out what the weather's doing. I'm hopefully, well, I know it's not going to be anywhere near as windy as our or horrific as our arrival into Copenhagen yesterday. It should be plain sailing for us today. What frequency did I say? 126.825. There we go. Right, let's grab this information. Try the right frequency. It's 126.
Establishing the localizer runway 26 left, with a glide to 90 Victor.
Oh, hang on. No, that's the director. Oh, come on, wake up. It's going to be one of those nights. It is 136. 136.525. I was looking at my V-pilot and then I resized the window and I got the wrong frequency. Oh, it's just done it again. 13652. See if we've got a voice ATIS. Oh, it appears after all that we don't actually have a voice ATIS anyway. Oh, right, okay, well, let's come off that. Looks a bit jittery at the sim as I'm panning around there, doesn't it? Let me see if I can fix that. So that should hopefully be better. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Sean, screen capture. It was just jutting around really bad there, so we're all back to normal. Hopefully that looks all right. Okay, let's grab the. Let's use our tablets. Let's get the ATIS 1 second. Hopefully I've got this all set up working properly as well now, so means that I should be able to see. There we go, tablet's looking all right. Let's get let's show the ATIS on here. Oh, the tablet's not wanting to respond. Come on, Fenix AFB, work for me. I can't get to the home screen on this. Ah, there we go. Evening, Sean. Evening, 8. Good to see you, mate. Right, Meta and ATIS. So, information. Charlie is current. Runway 26 left in use, transition level 70, and our surface wind is what? Nice and delicate, I hope. 250 at 9. Yeah, we'll take that. 10 kilometers or more scattered, 1,600 feet broken, 2,100 feet, temperature plus 11, 2.9, QNH is 1021. That's fine. Okay, that's all well and good. Is that window big enough for you guys to read? I can make that a little bit bigger, I think. Just try that. There you go. Hopefully that might be a little bit better for you. Hey Barbell, hey Christian Sama, good to see you, mate. Right, so that's yeah, that's fine. So let's set the aircraft up. What we got? 1021. Yeah, we've already seen that the guards on VHF2. Switching panel, thrust levers, engine mode masters, acupressure, and we've got 1021 QNH there. Set cross check. Just turn the brightness of that down. Initial climb out today is 4,000 out of Gatwick. Yeah, that's it. We'll just have a look at the overhead. We've got the pumps are off, etc. Packs are off. We get APU on in a little bit. We'll start getting boarded. Right, let's have a look then at the operational flight plan. Let's see what that has. See what that's got for us. So just need. The tablet seems to be responding pretty slow for some reason today. Not quite sure what that is. Come on. I just can't get to the home screen. I can swap pages. Yeah, swap pages. It just doesn't want to take me back to the home screen. Ah, there we go. I might have to use the top menu instead. Stephen Grant says, as an Aberdeen resident, he flies from Aberdeen all the time and been looking forward to this for ages. Yeah, it's always nice when we get a little bit of scenery. Payware or freeware, but for some freewares, as we know, it's just as good as a lot of payware scenery. Tutu, you got SimSmart, you've emailed support but no response. Yeah, it is a weekend, Tutu, you may just have to wait until Monday morning. Let me have a look. So, payload. Oh, that's a nice. It's going to be a quiet flight for our cabin crew today. Just over 9.5 ton. We got cost index of 4. Flight over 380. Edinburgh is the alternate. Call sign Easy 96 Delta Bravo. There's our flight route. There's no no standard arrival route for Aberdeen, so we'll vector ourselves straight in, unless we're a helicopter. They have different arrival routes coming in from the oil rigs in the North Sea. Planned block fuel is 5.5 tons. Don't really see us going to need much more than that, to be honest. Weather all looks fine. Quick check. There's our flight route. Do we go over Pole Hill? Let's have a look. Looks like Pole Hill on the map a little bit early on. No, it's not quite. Okay, fair enough. Right, then Scottish control, and then let's have a look at what we've got down here. So, right. Oh, well, that's quite interesting. So, Gatwick weather's beautiful. Aberdeen weather's not bad. We've got a cloud ceiling at 1,000 feet, 7 kilometres. Edinburgh, the ceiling's 300. That's slowly encroaching on LVP territory, but not quite. I mean, visibility is 2 kilometres, so that's Cat 1, so that's happy for the alternate. But yeah, Newcastle, Edinburgh and Glasgow are the alternates that we've got. It looks like the ceiling is pretty low on all of those, but just looking there, the winds in Aberdeen look very nice and light, so that's good to know. Good weather brief there, let's check that out. Here we go, so Aberdeen 320 at 2 knots, yeah, overcast 4,600, 1015, no significant changes. Wind between now and tomorrow 310 at 5, visibility is fine, and there is a chance of some light rain up until midnight tonight. Yeah, nothing there that's going to really affect our arrival and getting Aberdeen. So, I mean, worst thing is Edinburgh. Edinburgh looks a bit meh, doesn't it? So probably won't need too much extra plug fuel. Let me just see. There's our flight route then. Any weather? Just the jet stream, really, by the looks of things, and a little bit of light chop in this whole area that we're flying today. So it could be a few lumps and bumps between 11,000 and 38,000 feet. So yeah, that's for the majority of the flight, isn't it? Nothing we can do about that. Alright, so let's jump to let's have a look and see. So plug fuels 5.5. Struggling to think of a reason to take more. 6 tons. I mean, we're very light anyway, so taking 6 ton overall I think is fine. I mean, main reason for that is, I don't know, if we get held up, thrown into a hold or something like that, anything could go wrong, you know. Destabilise an approach, we'll have another go getting into Aberdeen. We could go around twice, which will have enough fuel, and then off to somewhere with some nice weather. But Aberdeen looks fine, so yeah, we'll tell them we're going to take 6 ton. All right, well, now we've worked all that out. Let's start getting passengers on board. Before we can do that, though, get the APU fired up. Okay, so that's done. And we'll start setting up the box. So, check IRS monitor. We've got 3 nav green, aircraft status, Eric cycle, and database all valid. Let's do our init request. So we can see APU is firing up. So the flight number today is, what is it? We're Easy 96 Delta Bravo. Pop that in, and cost index of 8. No, it isn't. Cost index of 4. Temperature is 11. The tropo is 35,840. That's close enough. We'll leave that. Do our wind request. Hey Ryan Videos, good to see you, my friend. Hope you're having a good weekend. And Iris Init 5194. Do we have the coordinates given here? No, we don't. So where is our parking stand coordinates? There we are. We're stand 103 this evening. 5194 and 105 west. 105 west. That's close enough. All right. So we we'll pop the cruise flight level in. We're going all the way up to 38,000 feet today. Flight level 380, and our temperature is minus 61. Good, I just realised you can't see the cursor. Let me just turn that on. So, there we are. Now you can see what we're clicking. Alright, so, flight plan. Departing 26 left, Lambourne 6 Mike. Departure. And then, as I said earlier, there's no stars at the other end, so we're just going to come in straight on the ILS runway 34. No stars. Yeah, and no veer either. So, insert that. So the operational flight plan has a distance of 414 miles. What we got in there, 411 miles. So that's all right. And then if we do a quick check at what this looks like. So there we go. Up by Lambourne, up by Upton and Mammal, near where I live. And then out over Newcastle, a little bit of the North Sea, and then RAP2 straight in. So there is, now if you just have a look at this, there is a waypoint on the arrival which we can use. We've got oh, we can use the NDB, Alpha Tango Fox. That's there, isn't it? Alpha Tango Fox, so that's fine. Yeah, so that'll bring us in. Let me just get rid of that discontinuity. There we are, that's done. Yeah, that route all looks fine, good, secure, happy. I need to remember to turn off the display capture when showing the charts because of that little jerkiness tonight. Not quite sure why that's happening, but there we go. EQ, good afternoon from Indianapolis, and Brian Video says it's going great so far, better now we're live. Well, hopefully we'll keep you company for the next couple of hours. Right, Radnav page, not too many things to pop in here, so obviously we are off to Lambourne. We've got Mayfield as well, just to the southeast, which is a holding point at Gatwick, so if we need it, let's just hot tune that. Onto the Init B page. Right, so can we start boarding then? I think we'll get GSX to kick that in, so we'll request boarding. APU's up and running, APU bleed can come on, so I'll let the cabin crew know we are happy. We'll get refueling underway as well. Cabin crew, refueling is underway and the bags start to get loaded, so let's open the doors and allow our passengers on board. Thank you.
No problem.
Right, so passengers will be coming on shortly, and then we've got our, hopefully we should have our preliminary load sheet. There we go. So let's just come round here. Accept that. So a zero fuel weight of 53.7. Told you we were nice and light this evening. Who wants to go to Aberdeen on a Saturday night? The zero fuel weight CFG is 30.2. The alternates. What was the fuel for the alternate? It is. Let's call that 1.3. There we are. Okay, 1.3. And fuel planning. So we said we'd take 6 tons, didn't we? Oh, the aircraft saying 6.2. Oh, all right. Okay. We'll tell the ground. We'll tell them we want to take 6.2. We'll take that exactly. I think that's still plenty to spare. So that is a takeoff weight then 59.7. Under 60 tons for the departure. We're going to go up like a rocket on takeoff. Hey Demi says, I've been taking this flight every few months for the last couple of years. Always nice because there's hardly ever anyone on the plane. I bet there's not on a Saturday night. What's that? Takeoff weight CFG is 28.8. Okay, right, let's do our takeoff performance calculations then. So runway 26 left, it is dry out there, flap 1 as normal, don't need to force target, anti-ice will be off, packs will be off, takeoff weight nice and light tonight, 59.7, and the takeoff CFG is planned to be 28.8, grab the live weather, and we will plan from intersection. We'll plan from intersection Bravo. So if we can get that, Bravo 1. So we've got speeds then of 126, 135, 135, flex of 68, flaps 1. That's quite a low V1 actually. So 126. 135, 135. Transition altitude here at Gatwick is 6,000 feet. Flex is 68. And flaps 1, of course. Right. Grab Sim Smart for the engine out. 26 left. And of course we can pop anything in here because we're not bothered about this. Oh, did I put wet? Oh, contaminated. Oh, I can't go flex. It would have to be toga. Alright, there we go. Yeah, obviously this is for the fly-by-wire aircraft running the Phoenix, but I just want these figures. So, thrust direction acceleration 1196, 1196, accent engine out acceleration 1196, that's all fine. And the engine out procedure then, there, standard 1700 feet, left turn to Willow. Right, let's get rid of that. So on our secondary flight plan, copy the active. Create the outside waypoint, so that's just going to be straight out at 1700 feet. So Echo Golf Kilo Kilo London Gatwick's runway 26 left. The runway heading is 258. And we'll pop that out at 15 miles. Store that. Now we'll pop that waypoint in. And the next waypoint is Willow, where we'll hold. Inbound 284, and it is a left turn in the Willow hold. From Willow then, if we've lost the engine, we'll be coming back to Gatwick. Weather's fine, and happy for us to do that this evening. That'll be runway 26 left. No veer. Coming in via Willow, where we'll be holding. Right, let's check that out. There we go, so straight out on runway heading towards the outside waypoint which we've created, then a left turn to Willow, enter the hold, sit in there, sort everything out, and then come back in to land back on 26 left at Gatwick. Wonderful. So let's contact air traffic control, see if we can get our clearance. I reckon this is a very busy frequency tonight, so 126825. Oh, too far. See if we can get a word in.
Sorry, welcome to Gatwick. Taxi. Actually, stand by. Easyjet 418, are you okay, sir? There, you just seem to be stopped there. You can continue. Lima, stand 51.
Lima, stand 51, Easyjet 418.
Easy 117, taxi stand 50. It will be via 08 left, Tango, Juliet, Romeo, and Lima.
Taxiing to stand 50 at on the mile left at Tango, Juliet, Romeo, and Lima, Easy 117.
Gatwick Director, good evening. Easy 96 Delta Bravo, stand 103, Type A320, requesting IFR clearances filed to Aberdeen, and we have information Charlie.
Easy 96 Delta Bravo, Gatwick Dictator, hello, cleared to Aberdeen, Lamborn 6 Mike, Squawk 3423.
Cleared by the Lamborn 6 Mike and Squawk 3423 for Easy 96 Delta Bravo.
Easy 96 Delta Bravo, correct, break, red nose 3512.
Okay, let's get off that. He's called himself not the Gatwick Director. Tonight he's known as the Gatwick Dictator. Let's pop in the Squawk 3423. All right. Right, that's time for a briefing then, I think. So, weather at Gatwick is pretty nice actually. So compared to the last few days, winds 250 at 9, so very, very slight wind from the left, most of it's on the nose. Runway conditions dry, it's not raining or anything like that. We've got a few clouds at 1,600 feet. Visibility is, well, as you can see yourself, visibility is fantastic, so it's not, the weather's not going to be an issue for us on the way out. Might have some light continuous chop and mild turbulence as we make the flight though this evening, anywhere between 11,000 and our cruising altitude, so just need to let the cabin crew know that might be a few lumps and bumps. Weather coming in to Aberdeen though a little bit later on this evening should be absolutely fine. Nothing untoward there. We've got nice light winds as well. No precipitation and no good cloud base and visibility. Aircraft is type A320, fully serviceable. Nothing broken yet. No NOTAMs for our departure tonight, and the threats to be aware of here at Gatwick, just as we know, it's a busy airport, low initial climb out to 4,000 feet. We also know it's very easy, unless we pay particular attention, to get lost on the taxi around this point here, Papa November Alpha Sierra. We have planned to depart via Bravo, so we've got Bravo intersection performance figures in. If we get Alpha and Mike, that's fine, we're still valid. We are then at Pier 6, so we'll be pushing back from here and presumably going to be facing, here we go, Stand 103, presumably facing east on Kilo. Then we'll get directions probably straight down onto Papa and hold a Bravo 1. That would be the shortest route for us if we can get that. It is quite a short taxi, but just take it slow around here so we don't take a wrong turn. Because it's a short taxi, we're not going to be doing single engine, both engines up off as we push back.
Hi Gavin, all the passengers are on board and we're ready to go. I'll bring you a cup of tea after we've taken off.
Great stuff. Thank you very much.
It's the cabin crew interrupting my brief, but a cup of tea would be great. So yeah, that's the taxi, nice and straightforward. So the departure itself, straight out, and once we pass 2.3 miles, then we can make the right-hand turn. We have a speed limit of 220 knots initially, so let's just come back here, check the performance. What's green dot? It is 198. It's because we're so light tonight, so we're going to pre-select clean speed 198. So that just means that we can clean up on schedule, and auto thrust will hold clean speed for us, the most efficient speed, and then we can accelerate away then once we've passed the first constraint there, up to speed 250 knots. Initial climb is 4,000 feet, normal noise abatement 2. Obviously, as you can see, first turn will be to the right after passing 2.3 miles. Transition level is 70. There's the routing straight up. Do we contact... Oh, we're not on tower frequency, are we? So we're just going to be on this guy's ATC anyway. So that's all right. Okay, get rid of that. So that's the main brief done. Let's do the emergency brief. So if we have any problems on the ground during the taxi or anything like that, we'll tell air traffic control. If it's a serious problem, obviously we'll let the crew know, but if it's only a minor issue, so if cabin crew aren't interested, we'll just stop where we are, tell air traffic control. Then depending on the failure, we can either look at the QRH, or we'd have to call the MOC and perhaps run any ECAM drills if we've got any of those popped up. On departure, of course, my takeoff. Any problems or warnings before 100 knots, then I'll consider stopping, but after 100 knots and up to V1, we'll only stop for the uninhibited ECAM warnings or cautions. Engine fire or failure, that's with or without thrust loss, or if I think the aircraft is just completely unsafe to fly. If that's the case, and I will make the decision to stop or go, but if I decide to stop, we'll call stop clearly, go to max reverse, keep the engine straight on the runway, and use manual braking if I don't think auto brake is stopping us as well as I think it should. And if we've got an engine fire or anything like that, I will attempt to point the aircraft into the wind. Once we've come to a stop, then we'll stow the reversers, set the parking brakes, announce to the cabin crew attention all stations, and then we'll just have a moment, take a deep breath, try and work out why we stopped, and then we'll confirm the failures using the ECAM or fault lights that we've got in the flight deck. Once we've established the cause of the failure, we'll either complete any ECAMs we've got and ask to vacate the runway from ATC, or if it's something more serious looking like we might have to get everybody out, then we'll have to consider running the evacuation checklist. But just make sure we might pause before doing that, because if we evacuate and initiate that, then we know passengers will suffer injuries, so that is a last resort. If we have a failure though after V1, then we will get the aircraft into the air, and if it's an engine failure, then we'll fly using a standard technique, 12.5 degree pitch initially, and then following SRS and using the rudder to counter any yaw. Once the aircraft has got a positive rate, then we will get the gear up, and I'll trim out the yaw, and then once we're nicely trimmed, we'll engage the autopilot. We're doing a flex takeoff today, so toga would be available to us as well, so we can, if we've lost an engine, we can go toga for that extra power that we'll need. We will also pull the heading bug early so that we don't continue out on the standard instrument departure, so we'll pull that, fly straight out, and we've obviously got the secondary flight plan set up to fly straight out on a runway heading as well. Once we're above 400 feet, we'll confirm the failure and then start running the ECAM drills, and if I did have a second pilot with me, then you'd have to cross-confirm any guarded or engine switches and things like that between the two of us. Once that engine is secure and we're above the single engine acceleration altitude, then I'll push to level off, we'll accelerate away and retract the flaps on schedule. Once we're at green dot, we'll pull open climb and set manual and set maximum continuous thrust. Once we have passed 1700 feet, then we'll look to turn left to Willow, which is our holding point, and then once we're there, we'll get into the hold, then decide what we're going to do. Which, if we've lost an engine, let's be fair, we're going to be most likely returning. Right, full emergency brief then for you guys. That who's this guy? Turn off your lights, I'm blind. So's your ground crew. So I think that's it. Everyone's on board.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself, the first officer, and the cabin crew, may I welcome you on board this Easyjet aircraft for your flight today. The ground crew and the fueling crew have all finished, and we're just about finished with all our cockpit preparation up here. The cabin crew are making their final checks as they work through the cabin, so if you could please get yourselves sat down comfortably with your seatbelts securely fastened and give them their full attention as they begin their safety briefing. A big welcome on board today to our Easyjet Sim Pilot members, who of course are welcome to free complimentary drinks throughout the flight. Once we reach our cruising altitude, our cabin service will commence and the cabin crew will be able to provide you with drinks, snacks and merchandise throughout the duration of the flight. Once again, I'd like to thank you for choosing to fly with Easyjet today. We'll have an update for you when we are airborne.
Alright, so cockpit preparation checklist. Aircraft acceptance has been completed. Fuel quantity is not yet loaded. Let me load that in. It's because if you do it while GSX is loading, it doesn't like it, so I'll have to come back and do it separately. So we're going to take 6.2 tons, aren't we? There we go. Let's just load that aircraft, do it instantly. Good, that's all done. Yeah, so fuel quantity, there we go, 6.2 tons, and balanced. The seatbelt signs are on, DS3.5 green, and the barrel ref, so QNH is 1021, set and cross-checked. Right, let's get the ground crew into position, and I think then we're about ready to go.
Cabin crew, we're all ready to go, so please on the doors and cross-check. Thank you.
Hey Eastbirds, yeah, I'd seen that Charleroi had been released. I've been there a couple of times in real life. Yeah, I'll need to get that. I want to see if it's how it was when I remember it. My, well, she wasn't my wife then, she is now. Went there a couple of times to the Brussels Christmas markets. Tell you what, it's a long ride in to Brussels from there. Here it comes.
We already have that taxi clearance by Juliet for 714.
Oh, sorry, sir, yes, looking at the wrong one. Yep, so just continue as instructed. Brake, Scandinavian 69er, behind, actually I think he's already passed, yeah, line up and wait 26 left.
Line up and wait 26 left, Scandi 69er.
And Gatwick Easy 69 Delta Bravo, stand 103 is ready for push and start.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
69 Delta Bravo, where are you? There you are, stand 103, push and start, face east.
Push and start approved facing east for Easy 96 Delta Bravo.
Nordic 1325, request taxi.
Station taxi, stand by. Brake,
Beacon light.
Chanex 465, Gatwick
Transponder, acupressure's good. Okay. Let's wait for the ground crew to sort themselves out.
Yep, redirect timber and...
Before start
maintain
checklist,
70.
park brake is on, takeoff data is confirmed, windows are closed, EFB and phones on flight mode, doors are closed now, and beacon light is on.
Easy to do with information echo requesting IFR to Copenhagen.
Station calling, what was the call sign for the clearance?
That was Easy 2210.
Easy 2210, roger, stand by. What stand are you on?
Stand 50, I believe.
Easy 2210, I'll do it with you, sir. If you follow flight plan, I'll give you a clearance.
Alright, but
So ground crew would just remove the GPU out the way and the chocks, and then we can go.
About 10.
Red nose, 3512, yep, roger, make the right turn on to Juliet and I'll give you further in a minute. Brake, Easy 85 Juliet, Golf,
Okay, parking
turn
brakes
left,
released.
heading 310 degrees.
Engine mode selects to ignition, starting engine
310 degrees, Easy 85 Juliet Golf.
KLM 256, right turn, heading 350 degrees.
350,
final load sheets now
And
through,
KLM 256,
so
which is speed 180
takeoff weight
knots now.
59.7, yeah,
180, Scan 56.
and takeoff CFG is
Easy 2210,
30.8,
flight time
ooh,
now, so ready to...
2% bang on, only
Easy
just.
2210, yep, roger, number 2 for clearance.
Any more and we'd have had to redo the performance for departure.
Okay, Speedbird 209, cleared it to Brussels, Minfo 1 Mike, departure, squawk 2005.
Info 1 Mike, departure, squawk 2005, Speedbird 209.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Speedbird 209, correct.
while we take you through the safety procedures on this aircraft. A safety card is in your seat pocket showing the exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets and brace position that you must adopt if you hear brace.
Can definitely tell we've got some traffic around
emergency exits at the rear.
Scan 56,
or in the middle.
around
Outbound
Gatwick
descent
today.
to 4000 feet, QNH 1021.
Lighting will guide you to an
1000
exit.
feet, QNH 1021,
Please be aware
Scan
your
56.
nearest exit may be behind.
It's very jerky.
In an
Scandinavian 69, runway 26 left, clear takeoff, surface wind 25016.
adjusted.
Clear takeoff, runway 26 left, Scandinavian 600.
It must be fastened when the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times.
Negative at this time, sir, because there's traffic ahead at 70
Parking
already.
brake set, starting
Channel
engine 2.
465, lead timber heading 290 degrees.
Your nose and mouth.
Timber 290.
Hold in place with the strap. Pull on
Are you-
each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take the life jacket from under your seat. Put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist. Click together and pull the strap to adjust. Do not
Eastbirds, I
inflate
read that. I
inside
thought
the
it said
aircraft.
you were flying to Narnia
Outside,
from
inflate
Brussels.
EJ5 Juliet Golf, left turn heading 230
Hey, Captain
degrees,
79.
and when established on the localizer 26 left, descend glide.
Whistle for attracting attention.
230 and when established, descend with the glide slope, Easy 85 Juliet Golf.
Must now be stowed, armrest down, window blinds open, and seat.
Nordic 1325, request
We
taxi.
wish you a pleasant.
Nordic 3512, standby. Brake Rhino 255, line up runway 26 left.
Runway 26 left, runway 255.
Scandi 69 London 135 decimal 8. Good day.
Right, engine 2 started and happy. Engine mode selected to normal. APU bleed off. Anti-ice not required. APU
135.8. Have a pleasant evening, honourable
spoilers.
speaker.
Rudder.
Yeah, there's no need to report the heading, sir. Just
Flaps.
it'll be your cleared flight level and the start. Great attitude and the departure.
Trim. One of the highest ones we've had for a while, actually. That looking at it. Okay, the after-start checklist anti-ice is off. ECAM status is checked. Our pitch trim is 30.8 and rudder trim is neutral. Short taxi, flight control check here. Now, full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, neutral rudder, full right, rudder, full left, and neutral. Right, we're ready to go. Easy 96 Delta Bravo is ready for taxi and we can take Bravo.
Easy 96 Delta Bravo, yep, there is a ground online now, sir, so you can contact ground on 121 decimal 8.
We'll speak to you shortly. Easy 96 Delta Bravo. When did they come on?
Actually, all stations on the ground waiting for a clearance or a push or just ground services in general. There is no ground online, so you can contact them on 121 decimal 8.
Gatwick ground, Easy 96 Delta Bravo is ready for taxi and we can take Bravo.
Easy 2210 stand 50 with information echo requesting IFR to Copenhagen.
I think we may have an issue with Gatwick ground.
All stations, can I get a radio check? 5.
Loud and clear.
That's better. Right. Shamrock 24. I did get your calls. I will call you back.
Shamrock 24 standing by.
And Easy 96 Delta Bravo is ready for pushing. Correction. Ready for taxi, and we can depart via Bravo if needed.
Easy 96 Delta Bravo. Hold point Alpha 1 for now. Taxi Kilo Papa Alpha Sierra. I will let you know if we can depart Bravo.
Heading to Alpha 1 and via Kilo Papa Alpha Sierra. Easy 96 Delta Bravo.
Nordic 1335, request taxi.
Nordic 1335, hold point Mike 126 left, taxi Zulu under Mike.
Taxi Zulu Mike 26 left, Nordic 1335.
Yeah, we ground speedbird 209, request push and start.
Speedbird 209.
Not seen Gatwick this jerky for a while, actually.
Correction.
Frame weight rise, that is.
Push and start is approved.
Okay, so quick pitch check. There was a 2% change to our takeoff COG. It's just within limits, so we're okay. We've got performance figures from Bravo.
Easy 2210 stand 50 with information echo requesting IFR to
It's
Copenhagen.
obviously dry. QNH
2210 standby,
101,
break
no
Nordic
change,
1335,
and flex
contact
68.
director on 12.
The departure is Lamborn 6 Mike. Straight
Nordic
out,
1335,
right hand turn
contact
after
director
2.3 miles.
Have a nice flight, bye-bye.
Bye.
And
Gatwick ground, Easy 383 at the stand 107, requesting push and
sorry,
start,
just
please.
listening to ATC. Yeah, up to 2.3 miles.
383, welcome back. I
We
did give you
are
clearance,
with
but
speed
I'm
restriction
guessing,
as
it didn't come
well, so
through.
we'll be cleaning
Your
up and then
1017 push and
taking
start is approved
our
facing east.
flying at S speed.
Facing east,
Sorry,
yeah,
flying
my
clean
apologies
speed.
there. Thanks very much.
And the initial climb is 4,000.
Shamrock 24 November. I have your clearance ready, copy.
1335.
Shamrock 24 November is ready to copy.
Shamrock 24 November, you're clear to Dublin, Northmore 1 X-ray departure, squawk 7536, echo current QNH 1021.
Cleared via the Northmore 1 X-ray departure, squawking 7536, QNH is 1021. Shamrock 24 November,
check.
thank you very much.
There we go, they're working
Shamrock
fine.
24 November, read back correct, break, easy 96 Delta Bravo, contact director 126.825, have a nice flight, bye-bye.
1682, thanks for the service, easy 96 Delta Bravo, bye.
Published or anything like that?
Roger, perfect.
And Gatwick, easy 96 Delta Bravo is with you.
Easy 96 Delta Bravo, roger. Can you accept Bravo 1 for departure straight ahead?
Affirmative, easy 96 Delta Bravo.
Bravo, roger. Taxi hold Bravo 1.
Taxi hold Bravo 1, easy 96 Delta Bravo.
Channel 465 left turn heading 290 degrees. On that heading, when established, localizer 26 left, descend glide.
Left 290, channel 465.
Right, taxi checklist, flight control has been checked. Flap setting config 1.
Juliet Golf, not sure if I've given it to you, but 26
FMA,
left,
climb out blue,
FD
1 and 2, 4000 blue, and flex 68. Radar predicts which is on ECAM memo, takeoff no blue, EFB is stowed and disconnected.
Gatwick QE 1968 at 9000, inbound 4 lek.
The Easyjet that was calling, Gatwick Dictator, hello, yep, landing runway 26 left, descend for level 70 and leave timber heading 350 degrees.
Did he actually call himself the Gatwick Dictator then?
Descend to flight level 70 and 10 for 350 QE 1968.
Easy A5, Juliet Golf is clear of 26 left.
Many thanks. Break, KLM 526, runway 26 left, clear to land. Surface wind is 260 at 14.
How long do you reckon we're going to be here for? I can only see one landing. We've also got one waiting.
And Nordic 1335 behind a landing, KLM 73 via Alpha 1 line up and wait 26 left behind.
Behind driving KLM 737, line up via Bravo 1, Nordic 1335.
Easy 85 Juliet Golf, welcome to Gatwick, hold short Tango, and it'll be ground 121 decimal 8, good day.
Oh, flight time's about 1 hour and 10 minutes, I think, in total, guys, so stick with us. Huge thank you to everyone who's already liked the stream. If you haven't done so yet, then please do consider it. It does help the channel out as well. We'll watch this KLM 737 come in just now. Martin
Channel 465 once established
is on.
160
Yes.
to 4.
Well observed. It's on, so we know when we can make a right-hand turn.
Thank you. Break 2E1968, descend to altitude 4,000
So we're
feet,
straight out
QNH
until 2,300, as you can see.
QE1968, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1021.
1968 descending to 4,000 feet.
Where's he gone? Oops, wrong button. Sorry, guys.
AC69 Delta Bravo via Bravo 1, line up runway 26 left.
Via Bravo 1, line up runway 26 left, easy, 96 Delta Bravo.
And Nordic 1335, there'll just be an interception departure ahead of you.
Line-up checklist. So,
102,
cabin is
55, you still on my
secured, takeoff
frequency?
runway is 26 left via Bravo, TCAS TARA, PAX 12 are
Climb 526, runway vacated.
KLM 526, thank you. Right turn onto 08 left and ground 121.8. Good day.
Got the ground 121.8, climb 526.
Easy 96 Delta Bravo, runway 26 left, clear takeoff, surface wind 26018.
clear takeoff, runway 26 left, easy 96 Delta Bravo.
Gatwick direct, very good evening. Easy 383 is holding Alpha November, and we can take Bravo for takeoff.
Easy 383, marvellous taxi holding point Bravo 1.
Taxi holding Bravo 1, Easy 383. Gatwick director, good evening. Easy 59 Juliet Delta, passing flight level 10 for flight level 80.
Easy 59 Juliet Delta, Gatwick dictator, hello, it's landing runway 26 left,
Okay,
descent flight
take
level
off.
70, continue timber.
Start the chrono.
Descent flight level
50%
70, continue timber,
N1
Easy
set.
59 Juliet Delta.
Slight wind coming in from the left. Engine stable, set takeoff thrust. Man flex, SRS and runway.
Gatwick director, Easy 383 is ready at Bravo 1.
Easy 383, roger, you will be number, be number 3 for departure
100 knots
effectively.
checked.
Yeah, so number 383.
B1. Rotate.
Gatwick director, 108465, standing on the climb.
Nav.
Watch out.
Gear up.
Gear up.
To 1968, turn left heading 290 degrees.
Turn left heading
Thrust climb,
290,
climb.
1968.
Where's my
Nordic
ILSD reading gone?
1335, runway 26 left, clear takeoff, surface wind 26018.
Clear for takeoff, runway 26 left, Nordic 1335.
Easy 96 Delta Bravo, London 135.8, good day.
135 display, easy 96 Delta Bravo. Alright.
2A1
Autopilot 1 engaged.
descent to 3,000 feet.
Get one of the packs on.
Descending to 3,000 feet, 3196.
Gatwick director, hello, JetBlue 2104, descending crew flight level 090, information Foxtrot A321 Neo.
Just passing S speed.
JetBlue 2104, Gatwick
Spoilers.
dictator, hello Archie, it's landing runway 26
And
left. Yep, continue Holly and
flaps.
maintain flight level 80.
26 left, continue Holly will remain 80, JetBlue 2104.
And London, good evening, easy 96 Delta Bravo. 4,000 feet, Lamborn 6 Mike. Was it 135 decimal 8? What have I got in?
EC 59 Juliet Delta, turn left heading 3, correction, be right heading 3.
Need to check that frequency. London, good afternoon, easy 96 Delta Bravo, 4,000 feet, and the Lamborn 6 Mike.
Easy 96 Delta Bravo, Easy 96 Delta Bravo, London, hello, climb flight level 80.
Climb flight level 80, easy 96 Delta Bravo. First climb, open climb, and set standard pressure, flight level 80 blue.
The Standard 9 uniform, resume navigation direct Dover, climb flight level 180.
On navigation direct over, and can you repeat the level to an uniform?
Flight level 180.
Could tell London Gatwick is getting busy. Sealed the lights stand there, and yeah, PC was struggling to handle some of that.
132, descend flight level 80.
Still maintain flight level 80, still 132.
9 uniform, confirm it was directed deadline.
Direct Dover, Delta Victor Romeo.
Oh, my bad, Delta Victor Romeo, 79 uniform.
Hello, Metro, this is Giant 5 Tango. Do you cover the ground and air over Stansted?
Yes, I do.
Beautiful. Well, this is Giant 5 Tango. We are at stand 4 at Stansted. This information.
Okay, let's tell the cabin crew if they can begin sorting themselves out, get out of their seats, etc.
We are type Boeing 747-800 freighter. Question IFR clearance to Edinburgh, please.
Centre Speedbird 467 with you.
Speed
flight
out star.
level 207 for flight level 160.
Giant 5 Tango, London, hello. Information Bravo.
Past the constraints, so let's accelerate away.
1 Romeo departure, Squawk 7270.
Spoilers, flaps, gear, lights can come off. I'm going to have to turn the dome lights on so I can see what it is I'm clicking.
1 Romeo departure, Squawk 7270 for Giant 5 Tango.
That's better.
Giant 5 Tango, correct. Break. Speed 467, London, hello. Descend flight level 120.
Descend 120, Speedbird 467.
Are we from
96 Delta
past
Bravo, flight
Gatwick
level
now?
120.
Couldn't see it then.
Easy 96 Delta Bravo, climb flight level 120, turn left, heading 340 degrees.
Climb flight level 120, left heading 340, easy 96 Delta Bravo.
Nordic 1335 with you, 4,000 feet.
Nordic 1335, London, hello, climb flight level 80.
Contact 80, Nordic 1335.
So open climb 120 blue and heading 340.
541, climb flight level 110.
Little shortcut for us.
Climb level 110, that's the first one.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelt fastened while the seatbelt sign is...
Speedbird 132, stop your descent flight level 100. I just realised you're going into Heathrow and not Gatwick.
Toilets are located
Okay, so go back to flight level
100. Smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes e-cigarettes.
Managed to avoid the clouds actually, so
contact London 132.6.
haven't bothered with our anti-ice.
Uniform, bye-bye.
Speedbird 932, London.
Control, this is Giant 5 Tango. Ready to push documented staff, please. Information Bravo.
Okay, I think we've got the seatbelt signs off.
Climb flight level 130.
Flight level 130, easy 96 Delta Bravo.
Easy 96 Delta Bravo. You can contact London, report heading to London 132.6.
Report heading to London 132.6, easy 96 Delta Bravo. 130 blue.
Easy 997 Whiskey, descend flight level 90.
Please contact a member of the cabin crew if you require assistance.
Descend level 997 Whiskey.
Control, Giant 5 Tango, we're ready for pushback and then start, please.
Giant 5 Tango, push and start is approved. QNH 1022.
Stop, please. QNH 1022, Giant 5 Tango.
Good evening, shuttle 6 November.
London Centre Runner 24 Lima Papa, flying heading 090.
Runner 24 Lima Papa, London Control, good evening. Continue under heading, it's runway 27, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, the QNH 1018.
Descend down to 5,000 feet on current heading, and QNH is 10... Sorry, what was that, QNH?
1018.
1018, Runner 24 Lima Papa.
London Easy 96 Delta Bravo, flight level 120, heading 340.
380. Blocked.
London Control Easy 96 Delta Bravo, heading 340, flight level 130.
Easy 96 Delta Bravo, London, climb flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190, Easy 96 Delta Bravo. Touch climb, open climb, 190 blue.
Good evening, Air France 77 Romeo Mike with you, flight level 380 inbound big.
Air France 77 Romeo Mike, London Control, squawk 5777.
Busy getting out of London tonight, isn't it?
Squawk 5777, Air France 77.
Not too much
Romeo
narration from me either, because I've obviously just been concentrating on listening to what's going on, etc.
Ryanair 255, contact Brussels 126.0.
Contact Brussels, right, 126.0, Ryanair 255.
Above the clouds though now, so we may have missed London. Sometimes on this this departure route you get a gorgeous view down below.
Speedbird 946 back in cockpit. Thank you. Prague Easy 96 Delta Bravo. Resume on navigation direct Leicester.
Oh, navigation direct Leicester, Easy 96 Delta Bravo.
London Control Scores 2521. Scores 2521, London Control, hello, when ready, descend flight level 150, level by Kidley.
That is a
descend 150, level by Kidley, Scores 2521.
Decent direct. 77 miles. So airports on the EFIS.
London Center, good evening.
380 is going to be fine. Zero the cost index.
160, heading to
Clear the radar out.
Resource 541, London Control, hello, climb flight level 310.
That's done.
Climb level 310, proceeding, 541.
See, now we've left London, the frame rates appear to have come
London
back.
Control, good evening, Speedbird 9009 uniform with you, flight level 320.
I'll be with you shortly. Break Easy 96 Delta Bravo, climb flight level 290.
Flight level 290 Easy 96 Delta Bravo.
290.
290 for flight for Easy 96 Delta Bravo.
Speedbird 9009 uniform, London Control, Logan 2 Hotel arrival, when
climb,
ready descend flight level 300.
290 blue.
Logan 2 Hotel arrival, and when ready we'll descend
How
flight level
close is this
300
aircraft
for
getting?
Speedbird 9009 uniform.
Nice miles
London, good
away.
evening, Shuttle 6 November, flight level 140.
Shuttle 6 November, London, hello, climb flight level 160.
3160, Shuttle 6 November.
London Center 2 Jet 512, flight level 290.
2 Jet 512, London Control, hello, Tebra 2 Golf arrival, when ready descend flight level 140, level by Aberdeen.
Well, it's great they got so much ATC because they weren't on right at the
arrival, right?
At the start of the stream.
Tebra 2 Golf arrival.
Tebra 2 Golf arrival, thank you very much.
London Control, good evening, Easy 383 on heading of 345.
Easy 383 London, continue on the heading, climb flight level 190.
Flight level 190, continue heading Easy 383.
Speedbird 946, contact Amsterdam radar 125.75.
125.75, Speedbird 946, thank you for the assist.
Given how light we are, it's not going to take us long to get up to our cruising altitude today.
Nordic 1335, London Control, continue on the heading, climb flight level 370.
Climb 370, Nordic 1335.
Speedbird 932 is with you, flight level 150.
Speedbird 9032, London Control, hello, climb flight level 160.
Streamer
160, Speedbird 932.
says, seems your hardware is overwhelmed by all the mods. Oh, not really.
126.0.
All's working as well. When you're in Gatwick though, that's
good evening, Shuttle 3 Victor with you, flight level 190.
that is heavy on FPS, even without traffic.
Honolulu 1 Hotel.
So when you've got lots of VATSIM traffic in there, it really is yeah, it really is
Shuttle 3 Victor, Honolulu
hard
1
work
Hotel arrival.
on your system.
Sorry, Honolulu 1 Hotel for Heathrow, shuttle for Victor.
Right,
Runway 24 Lima
there
Papa,
is
descent
our,
altitude 3,000 feet.
our flight route, you can see.
3,000 feet, runner 24
And we
Papa.
should be on the ground in about an hour. Easy 23 Kilo Hotel, hi mate. So the Aberdeen scenery is freeware from FlightSim.to. Came out today.
190, Speedbird 932.
So, given that it's a destination for Easyjet,
Shuttle 6 November, climb flight level
let's see if we
240.
can pay it a visit this evening.
240, shuttle 6 November.
Fruitbat, Gatwick's great scenery though, so it's worth a stutter. Yeah, I agree.
Easy
It's
96
awesome.
Delta Bravo, redirect Mammal, climb flight level 380.
Direct Mammal and climb flight level 380, Easy 96 Delta Bravo.
Shuttle 6 November, climb flight level 360.
380 Blue and direct to Mammal.
Shuttle 6 November, climb flight level 360.
360, shuttle 6 November.
Easy 383, resume on navigation, direct Pippin.
Resume our navigation direct tip in for Easy 383.
Nice. Talia Johnson, good afternoon, sir.
There is
Good
also
evening,
flight
rather.
41, resume
How are you doing?
on
Hope you're well.
navigation, direct to Southampton.
Southampton 51, thank you.
Easy 383, climb flight level 260.
Flight level 260.
Should get a decent view of East Midlands Airport as we go past.
260, confirm.
Flight level 260.
And then, if I remember rightly, we're going direct to Mammal now. We have the now closed airport, Doncaster, over on our right.
Unicom
And
1228.
Mammal is one of the closest waypoints to where I live. Bet I don't recognise. Bet I don't recognise it from 38,000 feet. Though. Can't pick out my street.
320, Speedbird 932.
Hugh, the
Nordic 1335,
Aberdeen scenery
resume
is
on navigation,
freeware
direct
from
Leadbone.
FlightSim.to. Came out today though, so it's literally brand new. Leandra, you're waving as hard as you can. Which side, mate? Left or right?
Ryanair 24
Have a
Lima
look for
Papa,
you.
turn right heading 180 degrees.
180, runner 24 Papa.
Nordic 1335, resume on navigation, direct Leadbone.
Resume navigation, direct Leadbone, Nordic 1335.
Olean, you're about 20 minutes north of, northeast of East Midlands. Oh, we'll definitely be able to give you a wave then, won't we?
Easy 28 Quebec Papa, London Control. Hello, Compton 1 Bravo.
Compton 1 Bravo, easy. Quebec Papa.
Tell you what, we've got a strong headwind at the minute.
Scarus 2521, contact London 135, SMO 8, bye bye.
London 135, decimal 8, Scarus 2521, bye.
What was our
Seabird 9032, climb flight level
what was our overall
330.
winds for the flight today?
330, Speedbird 932.
Seabird 9090, uniform, descent flight level 250.
Our headwind of 32.
Speedbird 9009 uniform.
That's not so bad.
Ryanair 24 Lima Papa, turn right heading 240 degrees. Clear
Hugh,
direct
wish the
approach
release of
runway
Saab
27.
340 and you could do proper Logan Air domestic flights. They must have had some fun times during Storm Otto yesterday, on Thursday night.
Shuttle 3 Victor, when ready, descent flight level 150, level by Soppit.
When ready, descent flight level 150, level by Soppit, shuttle bridge.
Right, so the box says we are going to be at Aberdeen. Oh, almost bang on 10 o'clock. That's alright, it's not too late, is it? Tom, the mod for getting the Fenix tablet to show. It's just been sent to a web browser because you can obviously it's just an IP address, isn't it? So using the external tablet as an IP address and then just showing that in the sim. Well, rather in Streamlabs for streaming.
London Centre, good evening. Golf Hotel Oscar, Sierra Sierra, descending past flight level 171 on a Neville 1 Charlie for London City.
Golf Hotel Oscar, Sierra Sierra, London Control, hello, Neville 1 Charlie, correct, descend flight level 140.
Descending to stop at 140 for Golf Sierra Sierra.
Ryanair 8 Hotel Mike, when ready, descend flight level 230, level by Gatwick.
When ready, flight level 230, level by Gatwick, Ryanair.
Where's that?
8 Hotel Mike.
Shuttle 3 Victor, contact London 135.8, bye-bye.
135.8, Shuttle 3 Victor, have a good night.
Easy 383, climb flight level 300.
Couldn't work out which airport that was.
300 for Easy 383.
Ryanair 240 Lima Papa, runway 27, clear to
Birmingham's
land.
about 40 miles in that direction though, so there's Birmingham.
Good land 27 runner 24 Lima Papa.
Seabird 909, uniform after Logan, descent flight level 160.
After Logan, descent to flight level 160, speedbird 909 on uniform.
Easyjet 512, redirect Aberdeen.
So when do we enter Scottish control? That will be... Hang on, let's have a look. Just trying to work out where we lose air traffic control. Scottish control aren't on. So we're going to lose them.
Still on the Centre 2, Jet 512. Aberdeen is not in my approach plan.
Yes, it is on the Tebra 2 Golf arrival. So after Tebra, you pick up the Tebra 2 Golf arrival, and Aberdeen is part of the procedure.
Nateb. We'll lose them at Nateb.
Cheers.
London Control, Giant 5 Tango with you past the flight level 100, flight level 120.
35,000 feet.
Giant 5 Tango, London Control, hello, climb flight level 180.
Climb flight level 180, Giant 5 Tango.
It's kind of handy being light on a short flight like this, because it means that obviously we can get up higher quicker, rather than just getting up to Gatwick cruise, spending about 10 minutes there before having to head back down again.
In just a few moments.
Seabird 932, contact Amsterdam radar 125.75, bye bye.
With drinks and snacks.
125750, Speedbird 932. Have a great night.
Most major currencies and debit or credit cards. The correct change would be greatly appreciated.
Easy 96 Delta Bravo, contact London 135.575.
135575, easy, 96 Delta Bravo.
Uh, 2512 is now direct.
The control report your passing level is to Octem 1 Lima arrival.
Octem 1 Lima arrival, easy for takeoff.
And report your passing level.
300.
Thank you. Easy 454, descend flight level 200.
200, easy 454.
Blue Max 5761, descend flight level 80.
It's always like being in Germany, the amount of frequencies we've had to get through on this departure.
Level 80, Blue Max 5761.
London Control, easy, 96 Delta Bravo, passing flight level 367, flight level 8380.
Easy 86 Delta Bravo, direct to Gasco.
Direct to Gasco for easy 96 Delta Bravo.
Blue Max 5761, descend flight level 70.
Descend level 70, Blue Max 5761.
Blue Max 5761, contact
Well, that's
Liverpool
it.
radar 119850.
We,
Liverpool radar 119850, Blue Max 5761. See ya.
we're just getting direct, aren't we? Now, East Midlands should be down here somewhere. Spot the M1, Kegworth, and if possible, East Midlands should be, I bet it's just a little bit further forward, isn't it? Hang on, can I turn the cabin lights off? Would that help, maybe?
Easy 454, descend, flight level 150.
150, easy 454.
Oh, they are off. Oh, yeah, they were off. That's very
Hello, good evening, Easy 315, Lima inbound Manchester, and diversion from Edinburgh. ILS is unserviceable, so we're going to require the RNAV 23 left if possible.
Easy 315, Lima, London Control, squawk 4035, Lakey 1 Mike, Manchester.
What on earth's going on there?
4235, Lakey 1 Mike from Manchester, Easy 315, Lima.
Oh, I meant to mute the microphone before I sneezed, but I didn't get there in time.
Speedbird 275, cruising at flight level 230 with you.
Speedbird 275, London Control, speed 25.
Leon, the tablet has been shared directly to Streamlabs.
And just confirm Lakey 1 Mike arrival.
Thanks, Talia.
Lakey 1 Mike arrival, Manchester, Speedbird 275.
Easy 315 Lima, speed 280 knots, expect the RMP approach for T3 left.
JT, RMP T3 left, thanks. Easy 315 Lima.
Ah, there it is. So, here's the M1 motorway that comes down here. And then there is...
Right, F44 Victor, London Control, both from 1 Lima, arrival for Liverpool.
There is East Midlands Airport. Can't tell it's a motorway from up here, can you?
Yankee with you from Dublin to Manchester, level 190.
Sherman CT Yankee, London Control, Roger, it's the...
So what was that about Manchester?
1 Mike arrival,
not being able to do ILS, unless that's the aircraft can't do an ILS approach for some reason. Something's broke on his aircraft. Anyway, 380 alt cruise. So that's done. That's done. Let's cycle the SD pages to make sure everything's as it should be.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck once again, just to let you know that we've reached our cruising altitude for today, and we are not anticipating any major delays or bad weather ahead.
London Control, Chamber 22 Yankee, confirm ILS 23 right in Manchester.
Hey, fine.
Thank you.
Seeker A3, speed 250 knots.
Speed is 250, scanning today.
Easy 454, speed 250 knots.
250, easy 454.
Oh, I didn't press the beam button when we got the direct to Gasco.
When ready to send
so,
200 level by Lakey.
Let me just put in...
Speedbird 275, we're ready. Descend flight level 200 level by Lakey.
Mammal. Once we're a beam mammal, there we go. I can... I'll do a fuel check there. In fact, we can probably look at sorting it out now. So, hang on a second. If we...
315, Lima request sent.
Have a look. What extra fuel did we take in the end?
After Lakey.
Roger.
A lot of waypoints in this flight.
Can I climb 19,500 to test something?
So we took 6.2 tons, didn't we, in total?
Hello, good evening. Ryanair 73 Papa.
Which is 700 tons extra. With the contingency fuel is 900 kilograms.
Level 300 and direct
900 kilograms extra, which means that once we get to Mammal, find it. There. So we should have about 3.2 tons when we get to
Mammal. Direct Gasco and then report cleared level is flight level 380.
Not 3.2, sorry, 4.2 tons. Which, looking at that, is...
Easy 777 under control, climb now.
Is exactly right. There we go.
Flight level 90 reach.
And we're nearly there. Right, let's get some weathers then.
Control, LF4761, descending to flight level 200.
Runway 4761, descend flight level 140.
Descend to flight 140 and LF4761.
27 minutes late, that's bad, isn't it?
Skylink 231 is passing flight level 260 inbound Neaton.
Seeker 231, landing controls to Octem 1 Lima, arrival for Liverpool, descend flight level 200.
Right, let's see what's happening at Manchester.
Seeker 231, Octem 1 Lima, arrival.
We will see what's happening at
Descent flight level
Edinburgh.
200 and 4. Sorry.
Oh no, it is Papa Hotel, isn't it, for Edinburgh?
4 Octave 1 Lima, arrival, Skylink 231.
And, of course,
Easy 454, descend flight level 110.
see what's happening at Aberdeen.
Easy 777, climb flight level 100.
Flight level 100,
Easy 315 Lima, descend flight level 150.
For 150, Easy 315 Lima.
Ryanair 44 Victor, speed 220 knots, descend flight level 160.
Right, so Manchester has got winds 27014, great visibility, so Cat 1 wide open. Edinburgh has got light winds 6 kilometres, light drizzle broken 400, recent rain, recent drizzle. That's okay, still Cat 1.
190, Yankee, thank you very much.
And Aberdeen
Speedbird 275, descend flight level 150.
has got winds
Speedbird 275, descend flight level 150.
Broken 1400.
315 Lima, redirect to
10 kilometres visibility. Towering Cumulus. QNH 101.
Roger that, Timber, Easy 315 Lima.
Easy 454, speed 220 knots, descend flight level 90.
90220 knots, Easy 454.
Skylink 231, speed 250 knots.
Hey Robert.
250 knots, Skylink 231.
Easy 777, climb flight
Sorry,
level
I'm
130.
keeping half an hour out to ATC, of course, because it's quite busy tonight. So pilots can sort of request what they prefer to do, whether they prefer to do the early flights, or whether they prefer to do the afternoon flights, and sort of the airline obviously wants to accommodate, so they will do their best to
Golf Bravo Yankee Alpha Kilo,
fit in around that. I think a lot of airlines do something similar. So you can choose if you're an early bird, then get the early morning flights. If you don't like getting up, afternoon and evening flights.
Golf Alpha Kilo 1018. 1018 Golf Alpha Kilo. Speed at 275, speed 220 knots.
Speedbird 275, speed 220.
Ryanair 44 Victor, descend flight level 130. Speed restrictions 220 knots.
Jacob, any tips for better FPS in the Phoenix?
Easy 454, descend flight level 60.
The only thing I really recommend would be to
Skylink A3, descend flight level 110.
Would be to turn off the cabin. Make sure you're using only the 4K liveries and not the 8K liveries. That makes a difference. So yeah, a couple of things you can do. And obviously just have a little play with the app settings on how your
Easy 315 Lima, descend flight level 100.
how your screens and that are being rendered either
Easy 454,
via the CPU or the GPU.
119.75, correction.
Andra, good evening sir, hope you're well.
119.850.
Speed for the director 1198.
Jacob, you turn off the cabin in the EFB, so if you go to the Phoenix app, and there, bottom right, sim settings, there you can see the cabin, so you can turn on and off cabin visibility. So it's now turned off, but that means my window views look a little bit strange, so I'll put that back on.
Descend 150, Skylink 231.
Shamrock 2 Yankee, descend flight level 160.
160, 22 Yankee.
Easy 315 Lima, reduce speed now to 220 knots.
Reduce speed by 220
So a couple of leads then down there. We've got
speed at 275, descend flight level 130.
Doncaster Airport is well behind us now.
Descent sheet, so it'll be easier for you.
No.
Yeah, it's down there somewhere.
That's right.
Roger, speedbird 275.
That could be Wakefield, couldn't it?
Easy 777, climb flight level 240.
240.
Run F44 Victor, descend flight level 80. Skylink 83, descend flight level 100.
Descent 100, Skylink 83.
As one blown before we're heading down, let's look at setting up the arrival then.
Should be no delay, speed now 220 knots.
So there's no star, we're just going to come straight in for this.
London, good evening, KLM 608, flight level 39.
Let's try and...
KLM 608, London Control, squawk 7104.
I struggle on my tablet to actually zoom in on this.
London Tower, British Airways
For some reason.
3269, passing 1,500 to 19,000.
It depends on what browser you're using.
London Control, climb now and maintain flight level 130.
I just want to try and...
Maintaining flight
Come on, zoom in.
British Airways 3269.
Skylink 83, descend flight level 70, speed 220 knots.
It really doesn't like it, does it?
70, speed
Do
220.
You can't see me like... Oh, there we go.
Run F44 Victor, descend flight level 60.
So we're going to be coming in straight via the via the Aberdeen NDB today, which is on the localizer. There you can see as the initial approach fix Alpha Tango Fox, which I think we've got in the box already.
Descend 120, Skylink 231.
Sherman TT Yankee, descend flight level 110.
110,
Yeah, there it
thank
is.
you to Yankee.
Alpha Tango Fox.
315 Lima, descend flight level 60.
Speeds there look good as well. So I'm not going to do anything regarding that. What I will do is,
sorry, we crossed.
because we're going to be vectoring ourselves in, let's pop in
Descent flight level 110, speedbird 275.
our runway, which is Echo Golf.
London Grapevine Skyway 501,
Delta,
flight level 125,
runway
climbing
3.
230.
Scotland 501, London Control, Gatwick 1 Golf Gatwick, climb flight level 370.
Pop a 12 mile radius in there.
Climb 370,
And what that means then
Easy
is
777, speed
when
270 knots.
we get there, we just zoom up. Yeah, when we get there,
Of me, it's 1358 for
we
you.
want to be 4,000 feet as we cross this line, and then we'll be nicely aligned on the glide slope. So might help us just
Romeo London, Roger.
get a nice CDA in there.
Speedbird 275, fly heading 165.
Flight heading 165, speedbird 275.
Easy
in.
315, Lima, descend to altitude
Echo
4,000
Golf,
feet, QNH
Delta
10199.
Papa, 34.
4,1019er, easy 315 Lima.
Performance page, let's enter the weather,
100
which
to Yankee.
we just had. Where's it gone?
Easy 69 Delta Bravo, Monarch Unicorn 122.8, bye-bye.
122.8, easy, 96 Delta Bravo.
Easy 777, when ready, descend flight level 180.
180, 1 ready.
London Skyway 501, can you...
Oh, right, there we go. Do you know what? It's been very, very busy. It is kind of... You don't get it in real life. It's quite nice now. We can just sit back, chill, and... yeah, there's just us to worry about now. So, I wish I could zoom in and out on this tablet. It doesn't like it. I'm stuck trying to zoom in and out and it's not working, so I'm just going to have to maybe go to the proper... Oh, hang on. Might have got it working again. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that's working again. Right, let me get the weather up then for our for arrival, and then we can actually pop in everything on the performance page. Yeah, he wants the destination data. So current METAR, let's check that out. We've got the arrival METAR for Aberdeen is... Do you know what, the tablet's still not working on my physical tablet, so I'm just going to grab the weather report here on my first officer's box. Let me grab it there. There we are. So we just said QNH is 1017. Temperature is 4 degrees. It's warm for Scotland. 3403. And if we have a quick look at the charts, then how long is our runway? Oh, it's not that long actually, it's below 2,000 meters. Alright, that's going to be flaps full then. But runway visual range, yeah, above 550, so our decision altitude is 415. Okay, box is filled out and we've got a clean of 218 and VAP of 131. Don't need to do anything with that. That is a good VAP speed. And the winds are calm, so we're not going to increase it or anything like that. Looking to land with 3.3 tons of fuel, which is plenty. If we have to go around, we can get straight back round for another go. Secondary flight plan then, copy the active, that's done as well. Alright, so all the boxes set up. Let's do an arrival brief. So the weather, as we've just seen, we have got lovely light winds, straight on the nose as well, 340, so there's not going to be much excuse for a bad landing today. It should be a nice one. Runway conditions obviously are dry. Aircraft is still fully serviceable. We haven't broken anything. And the no times for our arrival today. Threats to be aware of, not too many really for Aberdeen. There is a bit of terrain over to the west of the airfield, as you can see this. So because of that, it's worth briefing now that if we did have to go around, we wouldn't be making a left-hand circuit, we'd make a right-hand circuit, because that obviously keeps us out of the North Sea and away from this lot. So yes, there's in terms of terrain, that's really the only real threat. I mean, it's not the longest runway in the world. It's 1,961, was it? Something like that. So we don't want to be floating all the way down it. We want to sink the aircraft down, definitely in the touchdown zone. But yeah, really, it's a pretty straightforward airport to go in and land at. So we are taking ILS runway 34, no start. It's just going to be a straight in approach. It's a normal 3 degree descent path, and just want to check the minimums page. The runway width for runway 34, yeah, normal 46 meters. We've got PAPIs as well, 3 degrees, so that's all fine as well. In terms of how we're going to configure then as we come in, well, it's pretty much just going to be configuring as we go, sort of like a proper decelerated approach, as we're going to be coming almost straight in on that approach. So as long as we've got flaps 2 by the glide, then all is well and good. We will use auto brake medium for yeah, I'm going to use auto brake medium for this. In fact, I will revisit that if I can get the tablet back working again. We'll try and do an arrival calculation. Let me just see if I can get that up on screen for you. It doesn't want to work for some reason. Okay, I'll do it on the proper tablet in a moment. Yes, so we'll check the auto brake. I would imagine auto brake medium will be fine. Auto brake low, that's what we'll need to check out for that. In terms of vacating our taxiway, there we can actually vacate on what is almost a little runway, more for helicopters, I think. So we'll vacate onto runway 23, then taxi down on Delta, and then park obviously the main apron. If we can't get off here, then we can turn off at Mike 7. In fact, yeah, we're not going to get off there. It is going to be Mike 7. So with Mike's 7 and Mike all the way down then onto Delta, Delta 1, and then on the main apron. The go around straight forward, which we've touched on, straight out, climbing to 3,000 feet, and then we'll make right hand traffic come back in for another go. Yeah, I've just realised you couldn't see the chance I was doing that. Everything seems to be a bit messed up tonight with the way everything's set up, so I do apologise for that. It's because the screen catcher mode wasn't working. It was all jittery and jerky, so I've just had to quickly on the fly sort of set something up in Streamlabs to get it working properly. But yeah, there's Mike, which will come down on Mike Delta, and then onto the main apron. Now let's have a look at the landing performance calculator for this. So it is dry. We'll just get the METAR in there. In fact, that METAR has changed slightly, so I need to update that in the box. What have we got? It is now 2-3 at 3. In fact, what time was that? 21:20, and that was 20:51. Okay, yeah, so half an hour ago. That one on the tablet is the latest one. Let's just update that. So, oh, I'm still at cost index 0. Not that popping it to 4 makes too much difference. Let's update this then. 230 at 3. Temperature is still 41017. Yeah, they're still the same. Alright, landing weight, what's that going to be? So, our zero fuel weight is 53.7, and our fuel on board is going to be 3.4. That gives us a landing weight of 57.1. We will just be a bit conservative and put 57.3 in there, and apply the METAR. Runway 34. How are we doing? Yeah, auto brake low is not going to work then, so auto brake medium it will be. Okay, I think that then is everything done. How long till the top of descent? Oh, about 20 miles. Not far at all. Are we over the North Sea now? I think we might be. Yeah, I think we're literally just tracking the coast at the minute, the coast underneath us. Kakazoo! Hey mate, how you doing? Good evening to you. Sean, do I ever use the preset views for the Phoenix? Control 1, etc. Yeah. Not really, no. I just... because I kind of... When I'm doing something with the boxes, I'm kind of using both at the same time, normally. Obviously there's the tablet, of which I've got a real tablet next to me. That's if it's working. I always want to work. Oh, it's working again now. That's a bit weird, isn't it? So, yeah, I don't use them too much. Not now we've got the real thing and all the other views. So what are all the other views? Oh, why would I use the first officer's tablet? The overhead. It's just as easy, isn't it? Sat here and using them. Why do you use them? Does anyone use them? Shame we've no Scottish control. I don't think I've ever had Scottish control going into Aberdeen. We've done Aberdeen a few times now. Yeah, so this is just what I meant. I was trying to zoom in on the page here on my actual tablet, because this is just yeah, this is just being cast sort of, because you can use the tablet and send it to an external device, can't you? That's all I've done. Sent it to an external device, and I'm just trying to sort of bring it in and bring it into Streamlabs. I thought it's a lot neater than trying to have the virtual tablet over here, because I've got the actual one here which I can use, but yeah, I just can't seem to zoom in on it properly, which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. I mean, that view's far too far out for me to reach. Anyway, we've just reached the top of climb, so let's get ourselves down to 10,000 feet. So thrust idle up descent and 100 blue. There we go. Sean, yeah, you do use those a little bit for getting the click spots for the lights, etc. Ah, I can understand that, because trying to get the click spots here sometimes is an absolute pain. But I don't know. Maybe if I had them set up to a keybind on my side stick, I'd do it that way. Anyway, we're on the way down now, so keep an eye on that, and we should be on the ground in about 20 minutes or so, I'm reckoning. 20 minutes, no winds. Perfect, eh? Rees G, what's a good budget side stick? Ooh. I'm not sure I can help with that. Maybe someone in the chat can recommend one. Does everyone remember when COVID was on? Obviously it wasn't that long ago, but things like just simple joysticks and hardware, that kind of stuff, they were like gold to dust, or they certainly were here in the UK. You couldn't get them because everyone obviously was stuck at home, and well, what else was there to do other than play games like Flight Simulator? Then of course Microsoft released Microsoft Flight Simulator in the middle of the pandemic, and the hardware for that just literally disappeared. Elk Chocolate, hi mate. Is the Airbus Thrustmaster side stick considered a budget? No. I definitely wouldn't consider that budget. I mean, I'd consider it a good medium range. There is, of course, what's the really, really expensive side stick that's available? The Airbus side stick. I've forgotten the name of that one, but that really is next level. That's for if you're building a home cockpit sort of level. We're catching up to that profile now, so happy with that. And I'm going to keep that speed up. Let's see if we can make up some of that lost time, shall we, that we had in Gatwick. Well, what were we? 28 minutes delayed, was it? Alright, so speed descent. Oh, excuse me, I'm sat here yawning away. It's been a long old day. Do you know what I did this morning? So, we've had pretty decent weather in terms of no rain around where we've been. And, so I thought this morning I'm going to have to tackle the garden. Now, anyone that knows the channel knows I hate gardening. But, you know, we got some leftover plants and things like that from last year that really I should have pulled them out and done something with them last year, but I couldn't be bothered. So they were just all dead and needed pulling out. There's like a small little tree at the back of the garden which all the sticks and things like that had just blown off because of the strong wind, so they were covering the garden. There were leaves and things. So I thought, I'm going to have to go out, I'm going to have to do something with it because the ground was pretty dry, and then cut the grass because the grass really did need a cut. Again, probably should have got another cut in last year before the winter, but I didn't. I was probably busy streaming here instead. So yeah, I went out, tidied up all the edges, did that, raked all the dead grass off, raked all the sticks and things like that, got rid of the dead plants. I thought, right, this looks great. All I need to do now is cut the grass, because let's face it, the garden, whilst it looked cleaner, still looked a mess because the grass wasn't cut. So I went, got the lawnmower out, plugged it in, switched it on, it went bang. Oh no. Well, that's it. I've spent an hour and a half in the garden making it look good, and the final flourish of just cutting the grass, I can't even do it now. So the garden still looks a mess, even though I had to spend nearly 2 hours tidying it up. So there you are. Nick, I love it. So I should have called J-Hog Dark. They're really good at gardening. Well, cutting the grass. Oh, that's harsh but funny. Right, tablet's 100%. Let's disconnect that. Pressure's on me though now, isn't it? I better not cut the grass myself on this ride. I mean, this arrival, if it should be the most perfect arrival. There's no wind. What little wind there is pretty much a headwind. Although the wind had changed ever so slightly, hadn't it? What was it doing now? 230. Oh, okay, so... Oh, well, there you go. It's a full-on crosswind of 3 knots. And a slight tailwind as well. I suppose, truth be told, in theory, the other runway would be in use, but I'm not mucking about with that. Not for the sake of a 1 knot tailwind. Nah. Tally says he doesn't have a green thumb. He has a brown thumb, because that's the colour the plants become. Oh, do you know what I can't get on board with? Plants inside my house. You know, I'm a really bad husband. I never buy my wife flowers, and when I do, she thinks I've done something. She thinks I've done something wrong. So, yeah, but basically, the only sort of foliage that she gets is when other people have bought her. Other people have bought her flowers and stuff, or plants, and I don't know what it is. They just don't like it. Why would I want foliage in my house? I don't even like them in the garden. I definitely don't want them in my house. So they just sit there, the plants then die, the leaves drop off, they stain everything, and they just make the place look a mess. And when you're dusting, you've got to lift them up and move them to clean up, and I've got enough things to clean up after, or rather enough children to clean up after. Why would I want to clean up after plants as well? Anyway, I'm starting to sound like Dark Fury's username. Dark, I can't remember if you're older than me or not. I think you might be younger, which actually would make me a grumpy old sod. Christian Starmer, mate, thank you so much for your €5 super chat saying happy weekend. Yeah, cheer me up, Christian. Yeah, I won't be grumpy, I promise. I was just having a little rant. Thanks, Christian. That's amazing. Thank you so much for your kind donation. Sean says no excuses. He always thinks when there's no wind you should nail the landing, but somehow still managed to botch it up. Always seem to drift slightly on final. Yeah, well, there's nothing to say. We're going to get a great landing in this time round just because there's no wind, but there you go. Photochromax. Make the children clean after the plants. Oh no. You've not met my kids. I mean, the triplets there. 4. Can you imagine the chaos if I asked them to tidy up the plants? I mean, they're the kind of kids, they're at that age where at the moment they just pick up the flowers and use the stems to draw on the wall. And I'm not getting that out, am I, anytime soon? So I'd end up having to clean up after both children and plants, so I just want to clean up after the one, not both of them. RSA, Dulcie, hey mate. Says I've got a plant next to his PC. If you water it if you get bored in cruise on VATSIM. Eham, hi, good evening, sir. Glad you're here. We're on our way down now, so in fact you've just come on board in time. We're going to start strapping you guys in as we're at what now? We're at 30. No, we're not 30. We're at 15,000 feet. So let's get you guys strapped in. We're not far off. Eham, cabin announcements are from self-loading cargo. Alright, let's run the approach checklist. So, BarrelRef, QNH 1017, set and cross-checked. Seatbelt signs are on. Minimums 415, auto brake medium, and the EFB is stowed. Right, so 4,000 blue as well. Where's that said we're going to level off? I want to get down a bit further than that, so a bit sooner. So, just bring that in. There we go. I wanted 4,000 feet, roughly around where we dissect this line here. So just drop beneath the profile. That's okay. Coming up at 10,000 feet, so I've got to reduce that speed now anyway. 250. We'll get the lights on. Activate the approach phase. Was that already done? Have I already done that? I don't remember doing that. Okay. Must have. India Alpha Bravo Delta is identified. Right. I need to get this aircraft down.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, you may have noticed that we have just begun our final descent into our destination. If you could now assist the cabin crew by tidying up your tray table and handing them any litter as they come around, that would be most appreciated. For safety reasons, we ask now that you please turn off all electronic devices or switch them to airplane mode until after we have landed. Please note that the aircraft toilets are now out of use. If you wish to become a Easyjet sim pilot channel member, please contact a member of your cab crew who will be happy to assist you. Thank you, and we hope you have enjoyed your flight.
Looks like a little bit of cloud cover actually over the airfield. Okay, let's start slowing down, so push for managed speed. Aberdeen traffic keys E96 Delta Bravo is currently 17 miles to the south of the airfield to land runway 34. There's that glide slope look. So just got speed brakes out. And we need to start slowing down, so open descent, leave those speed brakes. All glide slow, bloom, lock, blue, cat 3 dual, autopilot 1 and 2, flaps 1, speeds checked, flaps 1. Get it below 200, we'll get flaps 2 out. There we go. Speeds checked, flaps 2. Glide slope from above procedure if we need it. Then once we've got the lock, we will get the gear down, wind the VS down and wind the altitude up if we need to. I'm still chasing it. Spoilers might just save us.
Cabin crew, about 15 minutes to landing if you can prepare the cabin, thank you.
This approach, by the way, in the daytime is very scenic, so can highly recommend that. Platform altitude is 2,500 feet. So we've got 2,500 blue, still in open descent. Right, pop the speed brakes away. And we'll hit the VS 800. Just track that down. And then hopefully we'll get a full house. There's our runway.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be landing. Please ensure your cabin bag is safely stowed with your laptop inside. Your tray table must be stowed,
Radio
armrest
altimeter alive,
down, and window blind open. You now need to be seated with your seatbelt fastened, ready for landing. Please help us by handing.
There you go, full house. Glide slope
newspapers,
start,
or magazines
lock
if you do
star,
not want to
missed
take
approach is
The toilets
3,000
are
feet.
no longer in service.
7 miles.
Cabin crew, seats for landing.
Get those lights on now. Whilst I'm not faffing around in the dark then with the click spots. Alright, let's slow down and configure. So, gear down, spoilers, flaps 3, speeds checked, flaps 3. Aberdeen traffic easy, 96 Delta Bravo, runway 34, 5 mile final. And flaps full. Landing checklist.
Aberdeen traffic, EZ383 on a 15-mile final for runway 34.
That's okay, he's miles behind us. So, landing checklist. Cabin secured, go around altitude is 3,000 feet. Eco memo, landing no blue. That is a nice decent headwind at the moment. That might spin round and drop off though.
1,000.
Back and slack to the left as we get further down. 1,000 feet. No real excuse here not to bring her in manually, is there? So Let's go for it. There you can see the terrain on the navigation display as well, that we spoke about. So I have control. Stable. Look at that wind now, doing exactly as we expected it to. The winds are so well simulated in Microsoft Flight Simulator.
100 above.
Short runway, so not going to be too concerned about the perfect butter landing.
Minimum.
Continue.
$100.
Just drifted off that.
Flight slow. 40, 30, 20. Retard.
And spoilers deployed. Reverse green. Decel. Manual brakes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain seated until the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off. Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls or internet access may now be used. Please make sure that you take all your personal belongings with you, checking in the seat pocket, underneath the seat and in the overhead lockers. Do take care when opening the lockers in case anything falls out. Smoking is not permitted until you reach a designated smoking area. On behalf of the captain and the crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you today. Our ground crew will help you complete your Easyjet journey. For the latest news, promotions, flight and destination information, check out our official Facebook page, Twitter or Easyjet app.
Oh, come back. There we are. Right, we'll check out this scenery once we get parked up. So this is new freeware scenery for Aberdeen, available from flightsim.to, and it came out today. GSX just decided not to work. Ah, typical. Oh well, never mind. So, love having a scenery that is obviously where Easyjet fly to. No, GSX doesn't want to load, does it? So was that another Easyjet that was touching down? There he goes. Lovely. Right, we'll go all the way to the end. We'll have we got anyone waiting for us? Oh, stand number 1. Yeah, they do. There he is. Yeah, sure. GSX says no. Oh, hang on. Right, okay. Can I get... I'm a beam stand 2. How can I get stand 2? Oh, no, look. It's just broken again. Oh, GSX is great when it works. Anyway, look, I've got a guy waving to me over here, so we might as well pay him a visit, haven't we? There he is. Where on earth is he going? What's that? Hang on. What's going off here? We've got a runaway stairs. Sorry, yeah, I know you're waiting for me. I was watching the I was watching the guy that's just, you know, stolen off with the passenger stairs. Get back on the line now. Yeah, Christian, he knows me, so he's just moving away to a safe distance. I don't blame him. There we go, all done. Right, so let me parking brakes on, shut down engine 1, shut down engine 2, and we will get the APU bleed on, so that's all done. Seatbelt signs can come off. N1 below 10. Beacon light can come off. That's that done. External power is available. I'll get that connected up. And if GSX was going to work, then it could deboard us, but it doesn't want to, sadly. Right, should we go and take a look at this? Should we go take a look at this airport quickly before we go? So we have just seen it as well in. Just seen it obviously at night time. Looks pretty decent, doesn't it? Got the car parking building in. I'll have a look a little bit later. I'm just going to turn it to daylight in a moment because I want to see if there's sort of like any helicopters or anything like that. I want to know why this office over here is having some sort of blue disco. I'm not quite sure what the reflections are doing, but look at that. There seems to be some sort of power surge going off in some of those windows. Right, let me just shift the weather. And we'll roll it back. Oh, there we go. Yeah, disco has stopped. So let's check out the new scenery. So there you go. That's what we came in on and landed. Oh, we've got some nice sail. Are they sailplanes? No, powered planes. It is, as you can see, it's actually a really nice approach. We've done it before in the daytime, seen it before, so it is a gorgeous place to come and land. Yeah, so we've got, is that a flight school of sorts? I don't know Aberdeen. Oh, there you go, the Grampian Flying Club. So, got fire engines, they're obviously all there. But yeah, in real life, this place is just usually awash with helicopters taking oil rig workers over and out to the North Sea. So I was just wondering if we're going to get any sort of helicopters knocking about, static ones. But it doesn't appear to be so just yet. But it's literally has only been released today. This, so a work in progress maybe. Oh, some a personalised hangar there of some description. Oh, that's quite neat. Yeah. Oh, look at that! It's even got gnats on the side of the tower. That's really neat. I like that. Yeah. So they've got Who knows? They might put helicopters in there in the future. And then, of course, not a massive terminal building. Doesn't really need to be. But what we have got now, which is obviously important, we've got stands. We've got stands with their stand numbers. We've got taxiways with the taxi numbers. Which, let's be honest, when you're on something like VATSIM, you really do want, because that is what helps you, particularly if you're trying to do 1,000 things at once. Once you've landed, what's that there? That must be where they empty all the sewage. But yeah, there you go. Great. We've now got some custom Aberdeen scenery. So this is freeware as well. Remember, this is from flightsim.to. So if you fancy it, then do go ahead and grab yourself a copy of that. All right, guys. Well, that then is that's us done. So thank you very much everyone for joining us tonight. I hope you have enjoyed the stream. I did do a replay of that as well, so I will we'll just get back in and we'll have a replay to play as that. Oh my word. Oh, don't you just love it when stuff like that happens? It's Microsoft Flight Simulator is great, but there's just sometimes you get a little bit of an immersion killer. But hey ho, there we go. All right then, guys. Well, thank you so much to those of you who have flown with us today, and those of you who have donated, contributed. Of course, our Easyjet SimPilot channel members. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and thank you so much for your support of the channel. As always, I really do appreciate that. I will not be around tomorrow, so I look forward to seeing you next week. Of course, don't forget that I will, of course, be in our Discord server as always. So I look forward to seeing you all on there, and of course on our next live stream, whenever that will be. Thanks so much, guys. See you all next time. Bye bye.